Okay, family, I'm back at it again with another quick affiliate marketing food for action training. Now, in this short training, I'm going to show you guys exactly how to turn a picture into a video and turn that video into a cinematic video with sound effects. So let's start on over here with one of my favorite tools, which is Video Express AI. Now, I already have a couple of pictures, and we're going to start off there. I'm going to go to this section right here that says Artistly, and it's going to give me a list of pictures that I created already with Artistly. Now, I'm going to take this particular picture and I'm going to copy the details of it, the prompt itself, which tells me exactly what I did to create this picture, what prompt was used, right? So now we have that. I'm going to close out of that. Now I'm going to go over to create with AI, and then I'm going to go to image to video, right? So now when I go to image to video, I'm going to go back to my Artistly images, and I'm going to pick that same image, right? And now we have the image here. Now, for one reason why I actually copied the prompt from the section that I was already in is because sometimes you might have a video already created, and once when you hit the details of that particular video, it won't show you the extensive video prompt or the picture prompt for it, right? But looking right here, you can see that the video action prompt is already listed right there. So we didn't necessarily need to do that as far as copying the prompt, but I'm gonna show you why that was important, right? So I'm just gonna click on, I want to boost the video length, and I also want to sharpen human faces. Even though this is a photorealistic picture, I want to consider it to be more of a human type of realistic picture, and it's going to sharpen the face itself. Now, I also want to uncheck automatically enhance my video prompt because the prompt itself is pretty good. And next thing is I'm going to create the video. Now, one of the great things about Video Express is that I can create an unlimited amount of videos along with an unlimited amount of pictures using this particular tool. So it only takes a matter of within a minute or so for it to create a video. Now, the one thing that I want to show you while it's creating that particular video, I want to go back over to the library, and I want to go to the section that it's going to show you that it's working on creating the video. And while it's doing that, I want to go into a video that's already made, and I want to show you exactly why I copied the prompt from the picture first, just in case you already have a lot of videos and you want to turn them into cinematic sound effect videos. Now, when I right clicked on that particular video and go into the details, as you can see, there's no prompt over here. There's no extensive prompt. It has at the top short detail of it, but if you wanted to make a sound effect for this particular already made video, you won't have an exact prompt listed. So hopefully that makes sense as to why I copied the prompt itself from the picture. I want you guys to get into the habit of doing that so that you don't have to do double work. Now, as you can see, this video is being created. It's at 40%. Now, one thing I want to play is an example of what I shared in a previous video of the actual sound effects that was created with this particular method. So here's the first one.
They should be this gain the now the wage a.
All right, now you hear that, right? So in that short video that I made prior to this, I played that as an example, and I asked the question, hey, well, do you know what they said? I don't know what they said. If it was real words, it wasn't, right? It was just a sound effect that was created. Now, let me play this second one. Now, this one sounds a whole lot better. That one sounds like it has the music. You heard the crackling of the flame that was behind Hustleberry, right? And this one right here, let's play this one. And as you can hear with that, you can hear some ambience going on there. You can hear some vocals, and I'm going to tell you exactly why, a reason why that happened. So our video has already been created, right? So we have our video that we're going to use for this example, and I'm going to show you 2 different ways to make sound effects and why this is the most important part to get the best sound effect in a cinematic video as possible. So we're going to go back over to Create with AI, and you see we have a lot of options that we can choose from. We're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom where it says AI Sound Maker. I'm going to click on that. We're going to select our video, and now we're going to go into our section that has our video. So this is our video. I'm going to choose that video. And as you can see, there's 2 options. You can either create a sound from a simple prompt, or you can create a sound strictly from the video itself. So we're going to do both. First, I'm going to press on create sound from that particular video. And I'm going to give it a couple of seconds just because I know it's processing first. And now I'm going to go over here to the sound from prompt section, and I'm going to paste in our actual prompt. And I'm going to raise it up to 7 seconds for the duration. Now, let's see. I'm going to press on create. And the great thing about this is when you do this action of creating a sound from the prompt, it's going to be faster than creating the sound strictly for the video, because it's going to redo the video and add the sound over top of it. So it's going to take longer to do the video than it actually takes for just the sound itself. So as you can see, it didn't take that long. The sound from the prompt is over here, and we can test it out and listen to it. Now that right there sounded a little crazy. I don't know how it got that from that particular prompt, but you know, the great thing about it is, since this is unlimited and doesn't have a credits cap, let's go ahead. Let's try that again. Let's create another sound. Now, I want to actually read the prompt so that you can see exactly what it says and understand what type of sound I guess it was trying to go for. So it says, the man known as Hustleverse stands in a low, powerful hero shot upward angle, towering over a collapsing futuristic data-forged battlefield. His long locks frame a sharp beard and deep-set, determined eyes. He wears a tactical black armored hoodie with pulsing neon blue energy veins, sleeves rolled up to expose his forearms, wrapped in digital tech bracers glowing with holographic circuits of blue, gold, and red code. A black hustle cap is pulled low. His legs are planted wide, chest forward, fists clenched at his sides, crackling with massive blue electrical charges. Red orange explosions burst behind him, ultra detailed, photorealistic. MCU, Avengers Final Battle intensity. So let's play this sound one more time and see how it sounds this time. All right, now that does sound more like a battlefield intense type of sound right there. So that's what you get when you just put in the actual prompt and create a sound. Now, as you can see over here, it says the generation of your AI video has been successfully completed. So let's close out of this and let's see what we actually get from the video itself.
Unpredictable huge case many tropes or bears artisans created. I just find them over a scared of me my sex.
All right, now as you can see, when you just do the video prompt, it usually adds some type of, vocals to it, as if someone's talking. And that's why it's important to actually have the prompt itself, or have a good prompt, so that you can copy the prompt, paste it into the section that's meant for the text to prompt for the sound effects option, because usually you won't get those vocals, and you can pretty much, specify it to sound any way you like. Now, if you want to take this a step farther and go even deeper, you can do something else. Let's say we want to actually get a real prompt that's going to really fit that particular prompt, right? So we want a real sound that goes with that particular prompt. So we're going to go to our chat GPT, and I want it to write a really detailed audio sound effects prompt for this visual prompt. So let's say, all right, so I pasted in the prompt, and I asked ChatGPT to give me a 500-word, extremely detailed cinematic audio prompt designed to perfectly match the visual prompt I provided. And I specifically just said 500 words because I want it to be pretty detailed. I wanted to add as much detail into this audio prompt as possible, so that it captures, as best as possible, the sound that I'm going for. And now we're going to test it out just to see exactly how this one sounds. And we're going to go back over to the same section, AI Sound Maker. And now we're just going to paste that new prompt in, and we're going to create the sound and see how this comes out, to see if it comes out any better. Now that happened pretty fast. That came through pretty fast. So while that's sitting there, let me just add that video back again, that picture, so that you can see it, the picture, as this audio plays. Awesome. So I think I like that a whole lot better, right? So what we can do is this. We're going to save that sound. We're going to save that particular sound. We already have our video created, right? Now, if we want, we can create another video, another sound effects video. And while that's being created, let me just go back over to our video editing section right here, which, once again, this is something that's unlike any other AI tool. They usually don't include a video editor section where you can actually create long form videos right there within the AI tool. So we're going to go back to our video or our media library, and we're going to drag that particular video that we created already, and then we're going to go back into our media files, and you see all the different options of types of files that we can add here. So we're going to go into my AI audio, because that's where the last audio that we just created, it resides. So we're just going to drag that onto the timeline, And now we're just gonna play it all together and see how it sounds. All right, now that sounds pretty good. That sounds like something that goes hand in hand. And even though the audio itself is only 7 seconds, but the video is 8 seconds, this is what we can also do. A lot of the ways that, some of the, more expensive AI tools, they sometimes look a little better or they're more fast paced. We can actually achieve that here. So we're going to go into our filter section and we're going to actually change the speed of this particular video. So we're going to increase the speed, which is going to shorten the video, obviously, right? So we want to make it so that it fits more to the 7 seconds. So it's shortened it down, but it's also going to make the scene itself move a little bit faster. So as we do that, now we're going to press play again. And now we have our cinematic scene with our hero standing there in the midst of the fire blazing behind him. And we have our sound effects for this particular scene. Now we can just drag this video part down here and shorten it so that it is exactly the same length so that there's no overlapping. And then we can actually export this video, give it a file name and save it and create it. So now we have an official clip of our video. And that's how you turn a picture into a video into a cinematic FX video using Video Express. See you guys in the next video.